I'm Randall Bain, founder of ScholarshipAuditions.com. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Tonight, we want to talk about differences of collegiate words. Words. Words matter. You know, it's embarrassing to use the wrong word. I had a friend who gave a lecture using the word spelled F-A-C-A-D-E, facade, throughout his lecture. Each time he said the word, he pronounced it facade. He was very proud and somewhat was excited to see how stunned the people were with his presentation. Following the presentation, he shared with his closest friend that he thought he left the audience spellbound. His friend said, "Oh yeah, you left them spellbound, all right. You know, the word that you kept using, F-A-C-A-D-E, you pronounce it facade. Well, the actual pronunciation is facade." They were spellbound because they were counting the number of times you were going to mispronounce this word. Mispronunciation or just wrong word choice is not something you ever want to do around a college administrator. However, I've heard many people use wrong words related to college words and their meanings. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go through some of the most miscommunicated collegiate words. Here's the first thing we're going to talk about: major and degree. There's a difference between a major and a degree. A degree is a credential one receives after completing a course of study. During the course of study, the student is in pursuit of obtaining a Bachelor of Arts, a Bachelor of Science, or a Bachelor of Fine Arts, or even a Bachelor of Music. That's degree. Majors. Majors express the primary subject a collegiate student focuses on in pursuit of their degree. The degree is a Bachelor of Music. The major could be composition, instrumental music education, musicology, or viola performance. For example, the complete major name on the degree might read Bachelor of Music in Composition. Degree is the completion of the major. Major, main subject, pursuit. Remember, degree is finished. Major, we're working on it. Now, difference between a major and a minor. I've actually heard people say, my child's really not interested in majoring in anything, but they really want to have several minors. It doesn't work that way. If you don't have a major, you'll not have a minor. So let's talk about this. For a bachelor's degree, a major is the primary focus of study, and a minor is a secondary focus of study. Majors are typically chosen to complete a student's career goal. A minor might be chosen to enhance the major. For example, a music major receiving a bachelor's in contemporary music with a minor in songwriting. Let me say it again. An example is a music major receives a bachelor's in contemporary music. That's the degree. That's the major with a minor in songwriting. Now here we go. The difference between a Bachelor of Fine Arts and a Bachelor of Arts degree. And you can hear BA, BFA, and administrators use those all the time. You got to know the difference. Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, Bachelor of Arts degree. In a nutshell, a Bachelor of Arts, BA, is thought as a more general degree, while a Bachelor of Fine Arts, BFA, is considered a more professional, specialized degree. Both the BFA and the BA is most often dedicated to performers. With a prospective student imagining studying performance in higher education, they probably picture a BFA granting institution like the Oberlin Conservatory of Music or the Juilliard School. Bachelor of Fine Arts programs turns pre-professionals into professionals by immersing them in their craft, usually all 4 years. These programs seek to take the highest Qualified prospective students team them with the greatest instructors and a vigorous learning and training environment. The VFA follows a trade school paradigm in the same way that you train welders to weld, doctors to practice medicine, or software engineers to program. Conservatories, see, I almost used the word wrong, conservatories train performers for performance. On the other hand, when the prospective student pictures the college experience and being a general college experience, really what they're picturing is a BA. They're likely imagine themselves at the University of Texas at Austin, Vanderbilt University, Amherst College, where a Bachelor of Arts program emphasizes education across the arts and general studies. Listen to that. Education across the arts and general studies. In addition to studio classes, the BA degree requires coursework in humanities, quantitative reasoning, foreign language, and other related courses. The BA students will study the history and philosophy of their chosen art form. They'll probably have opportunities to study abroad. And what they'll do most of all is they'll read and write and read and write and read and write more papers. BA performing students are critical thinkers, and they are also artists. Oh, here's my favorite. The difference between a Bachelor of Arts degree and a Bachelor of Science degree. I've heard students say, I want a Bachelor of Arts degree in science. No. I want a Bachelor of Science degree, but I don't want to take any science or math. Makes no sense. Science and math. Arts, art, humanities, foreign language. So here we go. A Bachelor of Arts degree focuses on the humanities and arts, while a Bachelor of Science degree emphasizes math and science. It's really that simple. Arts and humanities. Science, math, and science. So you ask, so how can I get a music degree and it be a Bachelor of Science? It may be a music education degree, and that's what's required in your state to receive a state certification to be a teacher. These decisions are not your decisions. These decisions are the decision of a certification board. So know the difference, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts. A Bachelor of Arts degree program provides students with more expensive education, requiring fewer credits in the direct major. Instead, students are expected to earn credits in a variety of liberal arts subjects. As we said, courses in humanities, English, the social sciences, and always, and let me underline this, and always a foreign language are typical parts of this degree program. Students can pick and choose from a broad array of courses to fulfill these requirements, allowing them greater flexibility to customize their education to match their individual goals and interests. Again, that's in the Bachelor of Arts. Bachelor of Science, pretty well defined, and you're going to take math and science. And finally, some institutions offer a Bachelor of Music. This degree is almost identical to a Bachelor of Fine Arts, as its program of study turns pre-professionals into professionals by immersing them also in their craft, and it highlights the proficiency performance abilities of each student, mainly as a soloist as opposed to an ensemble member. This is very important. Let me say that again. If you're getting a Bachelor of Music degree, you're going to come out as a great solo performer. You're going to spend the majority of your time honing in your solo performance proficiency abilities and training your musicianship as a soloist. Yes, you will play in an ensemble, However, it will not be your major course of study in comparison to a BA degree, which is going to be a pretty equal amount of private study and ensemble performance study. Now, all these degrees, after a while, begin to sound the same, but they're not. And you must choose what is the best fit for you, what your background has prepared you for, and/or what your future career goal has already been pre-established to be, and there is a degree that fits that. Degrees are not the same from any institution to the next. They're often decided the components of that degree within the faculty senate of that school, and then there's accreditation and a certification that goes with that. So let's always be conscious of the words we're using, because I do not want to have us in any facade. No, we need to lift the facade off and use the right words. I hope this has helped today. So, questions that may be coming in. So this one's from Mary Alice Thompson in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Mary Alice is asking, how many minors can I have? There's a real smart answer to that, Mary Alice. As many as you can afford, or as much time as you want to spend at that university. Here's what's important. You have to have a major first, and then a minor should be associated with that. But as long as you want to spend there, as much money as you want to spend at that institution, you can have multiple minors. So we have another question. This is coming from Phoenix, Arizona. Timothy Potts. Timothy is a trumpet player, and he's interested in majoring in performance to become a band director. That actually can happen, Timothy, in most places. You can major in performance and still become an educator, but you're going to have to have some additional requirements. Most of that reflects on student teaching and taking the teacher's accreditation exam. So you need to be certified. You'll take an accreditation or certification exam, and you can do that also as a performer. However, I would encourage you to consider a major in music education if you want to be a high school band director, and a minor in performance. Although there are some institutions that will allow you to double major. You might want to think about that as an option. And most every time that you are a double major, it is going to be a double major as a Bachelor of Science. Your life is going to be prescribed for those 4, and actually double majors count on 5 years. Other questions coming in? Well, this concludes our time together. I'm glad we've had this chance to be together. I'm going to work at not saying the wrong words. I hope you will as well.